Right, you guys, make sure you like this video and subscribe to Mike's, okay? Make sure. If you don't subscribe to Mike, you're gonna have a fat forehead and a big hairline.
Bro, I'm with the guy Max inside. Subscribe to him, make sure you do. Still best content coming out. You know how it is.
Hello and welcome back to another live, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure smashing the likes and subscribing if you are new. We're back with another hate along. We haven't had a successful hate along since PSG Arsenal, but we're back again. And yeah, Real Betis versus Chelsea, people. The Conference League final. May I do say that's the best European competition of all time. Definitely not because we won it, and definitely not because I'm wearing the shirt that we won it in. But listen, big up to the chat. Mentioned who we supported tonight. Big up Elijah. I said Betis. Big up YG. Big up Musty. Everyone like up and sub. Listen to Musty, people. Must have my fucking plane got cancelled. I think the guy's trolling. I think Musty's trolling people because he said he wasn't gonna go when Mellon asked him. That's tough. I already have a receding hairline, so good to see you on, Max. Can't wait to watch your buy. Keep it selved later. Yeah, make sure to go check out my upload today as well, people. I did a tier list on the West Ham United players. Very controversial because my opinion's different from every other West Ham fan. Big up Max, big up Betis, big up Betis. What's the score predictions? As much as I have, how much I want Betis to win, Chelsea will probably win. And I'm going to predict 2-1 to Chelsea, to be honest. They're on a good run of form. They'll probably have too much for Betis. And Anthony will probably score. I'm assuming Anthony's starting. Let me actually get the lineups up. Alright. Adrian in goal. Please don't... I think it's not the Adrian I'm thinking of. I know that ain't who I think it is. Sabali. I don't know who that is. Mark Bartra. Jesus Christ, he's still playing. Nathan and Ricardo Rodriguez. He's still about. Cardoso. Not that Cardoso. Pablo Fornals. Come on, you irons. El Azuli. Who the fuck is that? Isco. Baller. Anthony. Anger management. And Bakambu, FIFA legend. Yeah, they've got a bunch of ADHD guys in their squad. I hear it, man. I hear it. So they're running on pure vibes tonight. Betis fans have been battering us. I can't lie. How are we getting battered by Spaniards? Why is it always the Conference League where bare people having fights and stuff? And they'll put it on the English fans, but it's not just English fans that start fights. I don't know about Spanish, but the French and the Germans also start bare fights. They start bare fights. Let me just get rid of these tabs, bruv. I just recorded a video for Mike's React, so I'm kind of in a rush, to be honest with you. Chelsea's lineup. Jorgensen starts in goal. Oh, yeah, because he's the cup keeper, isn't it? I thought I saw something about Sanchez starting this game. I don't know why. Malo Gusto, Chalaba, Badiashile. Okay, I didn't expect him to start. Cucurella, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Neto, Palmer, Madueke, Jackson. Fez? The Chelsea fans in the chat, yeah? Was you expecting Badiashile and Gusto to start? I'm assuming Reece James isn't starting because of the workload. They don't want to run him into the ground. But I would have assumed Cole will, I guess, maybe too many games, but Cole will or toss in to start, maybe. I know Badiashile's left-footed. But I didn't expect Badiashile to start. Like, I know, like, he started in the Conference League and stuff, but this is Betis. It's not like you're coming up against someone shit. You're coming up against an okay side, at least. I feel like compared to most of the other teams you faced. They've got Lo Celso on the bench. I don't know what he's doing nowadays. Said Baddy. You really calling him Baddy, Musty? Is that the nickname you're calling another man, yeah? Is that the nickname you're calling another man? I'll put the Baddy in Badiashile. Betis can win, but Chelsea have been improving the last few months or so. Yeah, as much as their 2025 form hasn't started well, they picked it up the past couple weeks, to say the least, so fair play to them for doing that. Manson, that's what we call him. I've not heard one single Chelsea fan call him that. But then Chelsea can have games where they miss a million chances. This is also true. Because there's a chance that maybe Jackson has a complete howler. Let's keep it 100. There's a chance that Jackson has a complete howler. Let me get the stream up. By the way, I'm watching in Lewis's Discord. So anyone that wants to sync up with the game with me, that wants to watch the game the same time as me, I'm watching it on Lewis's Discord. Carefree Lewis G's Discord. So someone link it in the chat who isn't, doing mad shit. This is so sad. I don't even care about this game. Serious. Yo, Max, question. Are you continuing the Alfie Mike show during the summer? We might be. like, what, basically, because I do a couple shows, we're going to combine a panel together for the summer. Keep an eye on who's in the panel and stuff. That will definitely continue the next season, but I think next week, maybe, or the week after, we're going to change it up a bit for the post-season sort of thing. So, just because there might not be that much to talk about when it comes to like football and stuff, so we're just going to combine everything into one show, maybe, of the people that we frequently collaborate with, and then just do it as one show for the week, and then the other streams I'll do probably will be about like transfers and stuff, if West Ham do anything. Just because, like, for example, let's say during the week we're talking about like the same thing, when we're doing a show, then we might be talking about the same headlines with different people. So it kind of just makes it easier to do it as one show for the week, and then we go back to normal schedule when the season starts. Since you're one of the channels, I'm planning to do timestamps after I come back at July. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing watchalongs in pre-season as well. Although I might be on holiday for some of them, but I'm still going to try and stream on holiday. Not the one in June, I'm going on holiday in July as well. Meant to be going to Northside's birthday in July with Jay, Lee, Lewis, who else is, I think Yasser's going as well, Rashid, there's bare people going. So I might be still doing watch-alongs on that as well, so I'm going to keep reading your comments, by the way. I'm just going to get all the banners thing turned up, and then we can watch the game. But what's everyone's score predictions? Everyone put your score predictions in the chat. Also, as I say every single fucking watch-along, if you spoil it for me, you're perm banned. Simple as that. Any mods as well, by the way, my great mods, if anyone does spoil it in the chat, you have all freedom to perm ban, because I ain't trying to do this whole temporary ban stuff. If you spoil it, or any fake scores, perm banned. Get perm banned. West Ham pre-season, bro, wants to watch more pain. I don't want to, but I have a YouTube channel, bro. I don't want to. Hey, if there's one thing I don't want to do is watch West Ham. If it was up to me wanting to do something, I would have stopped watching West Ham 5 games in this season. I'm keeping it 100, not gonna lie. I do not want to watch West Ham. That's the last thing I want to do. Players are coming up. 3-2 Aguero. Big up Dave, bro. Big up Dave. Yeah, Warrior, the last thing I'm trying to do is watch West Ham. I'll keep it so real. I'll keep it so real. Why can't I hear the fucking volume for the game? Alright, never mind. I guess we're gonna have to watch this in fucking silence, bro. But, yeah, man. Yeah, I don't want to watch West Ham. I don't want to watch pre-season. I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to talk about West Ham. But I do talk about West Ham because it's not my job. I wish it was my job. At least I'd be getting paid for losing. But nah. Last thing I want to do is talk about West Ham. The only good thing about West Ham not being instantly active in like the transfer window and stuff is basically I don't have to talk about them. That's why when I did my tier list video today, I actually did enjoy doing the video, don't get me wrong, but I ain't trying to talk about it. Big up to Deck. Big up Mike's predictions. 2-1 Chelsea, probably. As much as I think Betis will give them a game, Anstey will probably get a goal. Relying on Pablo Fornals and Pellegrini to do something for me is kind of wild. More so on the Pellegrini side, because Fornals is a big game player. But I think Chelsea have too much quality on the day. When's this lads' holiday with Lee Gunner happening then? Late July. Late July. I forgot the dates, but it's late July. Big up to Charlie. All Fornals and Pellegrini, bro. Well, mainly Fornals, because Pellegrini's a fraud, but... Wait, it is that Adrian. Wait, what? Adrian as well? It's the same Adrian. Do for your fans, not your short haters. Do something for me. Wait, I didn't realise Adrian as well, bruv. Oh my god. All Betis, bruv. Man like Adrian. Line up please for Chelsea. Do you know I thought Adrian retired? When I looked at the lineups, Charlie and Dave, I was literally saying, is this the same Adrian? You want the lineup for Chelsea? Tenzing, Google's a thing, but Jorgensen, Gusto, Chalobah, Badiashile, Cucurella, Caicedo, Enzo, Madueke, Neto, Palmer, Jackson. I thought he was in the care home. Same. It's like watching Prime West Ham. Oh my days. Man said Adrian is still playing. Adrian, you know. I didn't know it was him. I thought there was another keeper called Adrian. Surely if Adrian was still playing, he would have been like a second choice keeper or whatever. Oh shit, stopwatch. Shit. Stopwatch. Shit. Let me get the fucking stopwatch. Bruv. Man said Adrian. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Whoever spoils will get bummed by Diddy. Facts. You don't want to get bummed by Diddy. Yeah, Jorgensen starting a goal. Kukurea, Badia Shield, Chalobah, Gusto. Obviously, Reece James not playing. Oh shit, that's the wrong tab. Fuck. Bruv, no spoilers, please. No spoilers, please. Because we've had spoilers in the past couple of watchalongs, man. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying, man. So jarring. So fucking jarring. What have you got for me, Fornals and Adrian? Mainly you, man, because Pellegrini's a fraud. As much as I criticise Fornals, at least he's a big game player. Hey, Charlie, to be fair, you've been right about a few finals, so I hope you're right today. I hope you're right. They've got a bunch of players that I forgot still played, you know. Do you not remember Mark Bartra? Did he get spun? Wait, is Romain Perrault on the bench? Yeah, he was a Southampton left back. He played for Southampton a couple of years ago. He scored a banger against us in the FA Cup in 2022. They have bare players that I forgot existed, you know, like Ricardo Rodriguez and Mark Bartra. Like Mark Bartra was the one that got spun by Bale in the Copa del Rey. Lo Celso's on the bench, yep. I thought Villa would get him just because Emery loves Lo Celso. Emery loves Lo Celso. Alright, and we're starting. Shit, timer. There we go. The kickoff just happened so abruptly. Chelsea to kick off. Listen, make sure to keep smashing the likes, people. Hopefully Betis got something for us. Isco, ball over the top. Who is this left winger? Chalobah, that's a great tackle. Yeah, Ricardo Rodriguez as well. You know what, also, check Man United making moves. Delap and Boomer Cunha looks like a fun front three, don't you think? Yeah, I do. I don't think Delap is ready to start for anyone as a top 6 club, though. I think he's a good player. Yeah, Caicedo has gone blonde. But I think he's been blonde before this season. Did he go blonde, back to normal hair, then back to blonde? Never on the Rice level. But yeah, I don't think Delap is ready, to be honest. I think Cunha and Boomer would be good signings, but having Delap and Xerxes as your striker options is just so, like, too much on the youth side, in my opinion. Believe in the Spanish curse? What's the Spanish curse, Eric? Big up, Eric. What the fuck is this Betis team? Bro, there's too many random players. Too many random names, bro. Ricardo Rodriguez. Have they still got William Carvalho as well? I just realised. William Carvalho loves a green kit, innit? Oh my days, Adrian, what are you doing? You just kicked it to Neto straight away. If there's one thing Adrian was never good at, was distribution, bro. 19 straight wins for Spanish teams against non-Spanish teams in finals. Shit, man. Spanish teams haven't lost a final against foreign teams in like 23 games. Yeah, so fucking hell, 19 games. $24 years as well. So 19 finals in 24 years. Bro, what is it with Spanish teams and finals, do you not think then? Is it just them keeping the ball? Typically in finals, where like back in the day with like Barcelona and stuff, and like if they came up against an English team, they can't really handle it. Like what do you think the meta is? Is there like another nation that Spanish teams typically beat in finals, or is it just English? Might even be higher. Heard it was above 20, but for sure 19. Fairs. How many of them games were against Spurs or Arsenal though? Couple of them against Arsenal. Well, Arsenal don't make finals, to be fair. They beat everyone. Oh, fairs. I thought it was that. I know they've got a typically good record against English teams apart from this year. Where's Hector Bellerin? Fuck knows. Oi, Betis are just doing Premier League years. Bartra, bro, even if that ball went through, Bakambu was definitely offside. Yeah, I don't know whether they like typically beat Italian teams as well. And let's be honest, it's just Madrid and that prime Barca team. True. Oh, yeah, of course. But also, like, it's them and, like, Sevilla, innit? And that Sevilla Europa League run, when Sevilla went on a mad run in the Europa League, innit? Unai Emery was good in them finals. Like, Sevilla went on a mad run. Obviously, Villarreal beat Man United a few years ago. Apparently it was 3 years ago today or some shit. Jorgensen played up from the back as a good ball. How many finals did Havaletti won European-wise recently in the past few years? That's how they know how it's done in finals, doing what's necessary to win. They just have know-how in it. Maybe that's what like the Italian teams were like in the 90s and shit. Paying the refs is the key to success. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, man. Big up Blank as well. Speaking of Spanish teams, Malaga Madrid fan is here. Which are literally just talking about Madrid, Spanish teams winning in finals, Blank. Like scoring an offside goal in a Euro final against England. Fairs, man. Madueke on the left, by the way. Madueke on the left, Neto on the right. Madueke seems to be playing better on the left. Badiashile nearly just sent Caicedo a big hydrogen bomb off a pass there. Here's Neto. Palmer. What's everyone's predictions then? There's more people in here, so what's everyone's predictions? I saw Musty say 3-1, I think. Caicedo's decent passing from Chelsea. Good flick on by Jackson, good idea. Oh, brilliant. Who's this? It's their left winger. Running against their defence. Taking on... Oh, fucking hell, it was Caicedo. Jesus Christ. Caicedo's deflected it over the bar from the number 7. You think 1-0 Chelsea, yeah? 2-1 Betis. I said 2-1 Chelsea. Man like Pellegrini, bro. Bro is nearly dead. 2-1 Betis, but can be other way round too. Fairs. I don't want Chelsea to win, but I think they will, unfortunately. But I would love Betis to get a win. And Charlie's have been on a streak, so Charlie, like, I believe in your predictions, bro. I believe in your predictions. Could go to pens. I see you. Love that from you. It never works when I want it to, Charlie. It never works when I want it to. Could go to pens, but if the bus parks hold, then coin toss. Then coin toss. Hey, Fez. Here's Cole Palmer. Done well there. Palmer! Bro, that's a shit shot. 2-1, but don't know who. Yeah, a lot of people saying 2-1. Let's not acknowledge it anymore. No, I hear you. Big up, John. Hello, Mikes. Well done on the new video. So is Aguirre definitely leaving? I'm not too sure. I'm going to assume, yeah, I know there was a report from Santi JFM. But I don't believe that's like the most reliable source in the world. To be fair, so I think again it probably will leave, which is probably much deserved, to be honest. Probably much deserved. Palmer's a shit player. Betis down the left, crossing the box, and Jorgensen nearly spilt that. Sorry, I'm promoting a video. I think Palmer got so gassed up they jinxed him. Fucking Mike's curse didn't work on the weekend, did it? To be fair, Dave, it doesn't work when I want it to, but also I wasn't even trying to curse you. I said to Musty, when Musty messaged me, he said, can you predict Chelsea to lose so we can win today? And I said, I've already predicted you lot to win. And he was like, oh, fuck. And I said, bro, it never works when I want it to, so don't worry, you've won. You've actually won. Bro, them beating Forest, I think Charlie will agree, obviously. That was probably the easiest prediction of my life. I can't lie. It seems that Betis are going for the long ball over the top a lot. But it's like when they don't have the ball, they seem to like not know what to do with it, sort of thing. Forest are a proper shit team, not even hating. Do you know what? I was thinking about this earlier today, Charlie. Is that I know they collapsed like mad, yeah. But even we didn't collapse like that. Like when we were trying to get Champions League in the 21-22 season. Like they were third, they were higher than what we were, but they fell lower than what we were. Like they got 7th. At least when we were in the race for the Champions League, we weren't like 3rd or 4th for so long. And then we dropped down like mad. We had a bad end of results at the end of it. Neto, that's a dive. Isco, ball over the top. Bakambu, that's difficult to control. Gusto tackles him. But yeah, we weren't even like mad at the top or anything. And then like dropped down. Like that didn't even happen to us. We were just around them spaces. Yeah, 3 points off 4th. Like, when we was in that battle, it's not like we had them, like, we just dropped off like 4 places or whatever. They were like 10 points clear at third. They're shit. The end of the season is their actual level. Isco. Oh my god. A shot goal! Yes! 1-0! 1-0 Betis, bruv! Come on! 8 minutes in, blood! 8 minutes in! Come on! Come on! I don't know who my man is, but this number 10 is techie. That's a finish and a half. A little reverse ball from Isco. 1-0. 1-0. I don't know who my man is with the highlights, but as much as your hair is shit, good finish. Who gave away the ball? I think it was Gusto. Gusto gave away the ball. That's a great reverse ball from Isco. When we talk about assist, yeah, it depends on the assist. That assist is crazy. That's a nice reverse ball. When do you see that happen? Like, that many times when it comes to them kind of passes there. Was that a Pablo interception? I don't know, you know. But you know what, Charlie? You know what I was thinking as well the other day? I think it might have been today. I need to change the score. We didn't play Fornals in the pivot enough. We played Like, we played him centrally, like, occasionally, but he was played on the left wing way too much, bro. I'm actually wearing a West Ham shirt today too. Same, I'm wearing a Conference League one. Okay, that will open up this game nicely. Yeah, it probably will. We didn't play him in the pivot enough, you know, because he was a good tackler. But he was never known for that. Like, is that Bakambu? That's a park the bus. Get a second, I say. Fornals is refusing to lose any duel, I have to say, but that's what he's always been good at. Fornals is going for every duel. I'm wearing our white training one from that year. Oh, I know what kit you're talking about. Sorry, Dave, I just seen your comment now. Did you see the Palace Parade? The Palace Parade was good, from what I saw in the stadium, but the council wouldn't let them go, like, so far of it outside the stadium. So it was kind of unfair on them. I actually kind of felt sorry for them, not going to lie, because your first trophy and the council won't let you take it that far. But yeah, that's South London for you. But I think what they did in the stadium was kind of sick. The way they celebrated together. Bigger AMs every single time. Hope you're doing well, bro. That was a great finish, though, from their number 10. I bet there's West Ham flags in the crowd. Did you see Fornals put the iron sign? He put the iron sign in his thing. Bro, never wanted to leave. I hear it, man. I hear it. Neto, ball out of play. And to be fair, there's not many players, like, I will say, yeah, I don't go off, like, emotion or anything like that, but to be fair to Fornals, he did actually love being here. And the reason why I say that is because no sane man wants to stay at West Ham. Like, we're shit. So, you'd think that leaving West Ham isn't the end of the world, but he didn't want to leave. I think what hurt Fornals more was the way he left. Like, in the middle of January and stuff, so. Oh, it's a good ball there. I think that was from either Fornals or Isco. Gusto needs to fix up. Isco. Back to the left winger. I'm 95% sure it was a Fornals assist. It might as well have been. I think he intercepted it, and then Isco reverse balled it. Bun, Chelsea, a bigger AJ. I'll be honest, yeah. I like Caicedo, yeah, but that you can't go with a Cisco haircut in a final. You're just giving away the ball there. When Arsenal fuck it up, we're having a party. What, next season, bro? Like, that's pretty much a daily offence. Oh my god! Bro, that was Mark Bartra. I nearly caught out Jorgensen, bro. Oh, intercept. Yeah, I think it was, you know. War UCL for Arsenal. Hey, you know what's mad? Tottenham can say War a trophy to Arsenal. Charlie, what I also say, yeah, your whole thing. Do you know when you cooked as well? When you wanted Tottenham to win, oh, they're taking a short corner. Bro, edge of the pot. What in the FIFA 15 are they doing? Okay, that bro is moving mad. When you wanted Tottenham to win in the Europa League, you actually kind of cooked. The reason why I never want Tottenham to win anything, but we would have never gotten the content that we've gotten if we didn't get that Tottenham outcome against Manchester United. Because if we got a Man United win, we would have got cool and expressions meltdown. That would have been generational, but you're gonna get a generational expressions fan cam regardless. The Man United content, and you see they lost to Asian All Stars today, bruv. That was hilarious. Asian All-Stars, bro. They took learning Chinese too serious, and they went Malaysia instead. If Chelsea win, I swear I'm going to... You mean if Chelsea don't win, I swear I'm going to cook Latimus for the disrespect. That's what I was saying. Yeah, Charlie, I didn't let you cook, man. And you was right. Because, I just ended up cooking Arsenal instead, and you know what? Fair play. Fair play. I didn't see the vision. I didn't see the vision. Great tackle from Badiashile. That's not a foul in my opinion, but it is what it is. Badiashile's face, yeah, it looks like a ghost gym. Honestly, Badiashile's face looks like a ghost gym. I've never seen a face so oblong, bro. That's an oblong face. Man United should just play with the under-21s. A bit like Diddy. But honestly, I think... I can't remember which team it was, yeah? There was a Big Six team that, they did, a training session against their under-21s a few years ago and they lost. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember which team it was, but I think Man United would lose. I'm used to cooking Arsenal. I hate their fans more than everyone else. I like how you say they're like you're not one of them. But I know what you mean, because Top Gooners and that. Yeah, big up Deck. But yeah, bro. Was it? Oh yeah, it was Chelsea this season, innit? But there was one that happened years ago. There was one that happened years ago as well. I forgot about the Chelsea one this season, but there was one that happened years ago. There was a few, I think it was one a few years ago. One of their clubs was in turmoil, innit? And they faced their under-21 team, and it didn't work. They just lost. Isco, yeah, is rolling back the years. I really like Isco. I don't enjoy it. Now that we can take a look back here, I don't think we appreciate Isco enough because he was at such a good team. Top Gooner like Alfie. I'm playing GTA 3 and Chelsea losing. This is hilarious. Oh, GTA 3 as well. Hey, fairs, man. Fairs. Charlie, have you seen Alfie's Insta story? Me calling him a top gooner seems to bother him too, so I'm going to keep it. Because he doesn't want to be paired up with the people that he criticises, innit? What was his Insta story? What was his Insta story? What have I missed? Great tackle from Bartra. This ref is giving all the clean tackles fouls and all the fouls because non-fouls. I'm really confused. You got the ball there. Every tackle from both sides that have been clean, that have both been given as fouls. I really don't understand. I really don't understand that. Just Arsenal glazing. What was the thing about Dave? Also, Dave, you're on Insta. I swear I don't have you on Insta. Charlie, we don't talk about Alfie. That brother looks like... Oh, Jesus Christ. Here's Palmer. Chelsea a little bit rattled for 17 minutes in, but they can settle in again. Here's Palmer to Neto. Neto to Palmer. They just got to stay defensively fine. Now Palmer's on side there. Palmer. Bro, I think Palmer needs to stop doing this thing. When he's taking on players, he needs to stop trying to walk through players. He does that too much where it's he's showing the ball towards the players he's taking on. Only if we had Drogba. Hey, bro. Drogba would hate playing in this. You're actually, not a bad side yet, but he'd hate playing for you lot. Now leave Alfred alone. He's a top gooner, but he's a nice deluded fella. Yeah, I don't know why he sent for Alfie so much either. You've only known him for a week, bruv. You gotta leave Alfie out of this. I'll be so real, bro. You gotta know him more to kill him the way you do, bro. Fucking hell. Yeah, Alfie's one of the most chill guys you'll meet, bro. He's also doing a watch-along now, I think. Little 1-2 there. Buddy Ashile's nearly messed that up, but should be able to pass that back. It's going to be interesting now to see Chelsea going for the game. Them looking for the goal. See how that pans out. Caicedo, they're doing long ball over the top. Since when do Chelsea ever send it long? Bartra kicking it long. Bakambu with the header. Caicedo interception. Enzo. They've got a bit of control now. Here's Caicedo. Chelsea settling into the game in the last minute, I have to say. Pedro Neto. Cross in the box. Decent cross. They've gone down the right-hand side too much. I guess it's because I aim for everyone like that. I had Elijah call me Peanut Head and we go from there. Hey, Elijah's on smoke from the jump. So, fair enough. He's probably the best at like the one-liners when it comes to like cooking people, especially for their appearance. Big up Peanut Head. Big up Elijah in the chat, bro. Anthony taking it past Buddy Ashile. You don't see him Beyblade it too much for Betis. From the little I've seen. It's a big up Peanut Head, it's funny. Ball through from Fornal. Nice pass from Fornal there. Don't know who their number 4 is. That's a bad touch from their left winger, but he's got it back from Gusto. Oh my god! And again, shoots! Why have you shot it over the bar, you fucking prick, bro? Absolute ding-dong, bruv. Why? Why is he shot it over the bar? Why the fuck is he shot it over the bar from there? Like your mum, bruv. Your actual mother. Why? Like, bro didn't need to place it. It must have bounced to some shit, because, bro. The hell is he doing? Hell is he doing? Legend has it he's still sliding. Gusto is a prick. I don't know why. Yeah, Gusto moving mad, bruv. Gusto has had a terrible start. He was the reason why they fucking conceded, bruv. Pablito buries that. You know what? He probably does. That's his area. He probably does have to come off, you know. I think if I was Maresca now, I know Reece James is like end of the season. I know you got Club World Cup coming up. I'll put Reece James on now. Chelsea need half time, to be honest. If they concede again, they'll lose. Like the last 2 minutes, they weren't doing that bad, and then it just, yeah, I don't know. Like I can't see them coming back if they do concede again, though. I do think you're right. In that sense. I miss Pablo, man. You know what? Do you know what's so mad as well? Like, as much as I was criticizing of him, my criticism was actually aimed more at the people that were propping him up like he can't be criticised. Don't think he was a bad player. Just thought it was more so Moyes played him every game, and I guess at the same time, in hindsight, what I will say, I want to admit when I'm wrong, is that, yeah, you should have played central more, you will get more of his ability, and to be fair, when we talk about players being played out of position, let's be real, he definitely was. Like, we can all agree on that. This number 4, by the way, I don't know who's number 4 for them, he's played really well as well. And to be honest, Charlie, I think, bro, we're selling him and getting the midfielders we have now, we're suffering. I can't lie. He'd be our best midfielder right now. What's happening today, Mike's on a minute apology tour? Nah, it's just hindsight, innit? Hindsight is just looking back. When you think about players thriving, like, I victimised myself. Not victimised, what's the word? I fell into my own trap on seeing another player thrive at West Ham and criticising them at my club. The same time I call out other fans for criticising Skamaka or Haller. Like, it's kind of a similar thing. I don't know whether he's a captain type player. No, I guess the way he chats off the pitch, he's another like leader by example type captain. I don't know whether he was that voice in the dressing room type. I think we need that kind of captain. But he was probably a character that they miss in the dressing room, innit? He'd definitely be our best midfielder now, though. I'll tell you that. We have the manager now that would put him in the middle. Because listen, he's miles better than Ward-Prowse, miles better than Alvarez in deeper positions. The day we sold Skamaka, I lost my head. I've still got the video on my channel where I lost my head when we sold Skamaka. Because, bro, Charlie, how many times do we do this at this club as well? Like, when we have a player, but we don't plan to play around the player. The guy could smack a ball and bro won a Europa League like the next season. And he played a big part in that Europa League. You needed wingers to run him behind around him. They put Lookman next to him, and look what happened. And the only reason why he didn't settle into this country is probably because he didn't settle on the pitch. Moyes was playing long ball to him, trying to use him down the channels and shit. Like, the guy's stupid. It's like, I know Haller is not like the best striker in the world, yeah, as well, but at least with Haller, he does well at other places as well. Like, Skamaka was a better striker, but Moyes didn't know how to play with an actual proper 9. Like, there's no more Louis Saha's anymore. So you can't play a Moyes striker. There's no more fucking Jermaine Beckfords and Victor Anichebe's, bruv. Oh, Jackson Slidey did well there. Adrian, nice and composed. Man said Adrian. You know my West Ham agenda today? Obviously, the hate for Chelsea and the West Ham players today was already high with Fornals and cool Pellegrini. I don't like Pellegrini, but just for today, I'll stay calm with you. But also, Adrian, I did not realise he played for Betis still. I thought he left. I thought this guy was chilling, having sangrias and shit. Don't be a spastic today, Adrian. I do like Adrian. But yeah, Skamaka was another talent that was so underused at West Ham, man. Like, I feel like that with a lot of our players that we sign. When we sign these big names, that they're like a diamond in the dirt sort of thing, and then they become the dirt, bruv. The diamond drowns in the dirt. Drowns around the fucking urine and shit. Like, the squad we built in that season could have done a lot better in possession-based football when we actually won the Conference League. And then half of them fucking left because they didn't get any game time. Like, bro, we're such a backwards club. Chelsea in a bit of possession here. Adrian, the only keeper I've seen run the length of the pitch and score. I was at that testimonial. I was there. I was so gassed that I was there for Noble's testimonial, you know. The way they let Adrian score was so funny. I remember Joe Cole couldn't play because he was playing for Coventry at the time and he had a game like the next day, but he turned up anyway. I think the Ferdinand brothers were there. Di Canio. Bro, Di Canio was played that game, bro. I think he scored. Mike, did you see Charlton getting promoted? Yeah, I did. They beat Leyton Orient, didn't it? I wasn't at home when the final happened, but I think that was on a Sunday, isn't it? Yeah. But big up to Charlton, man. They're back in the Championship. I can't remember the last time they were in the Championship. That's Alfie's local team. I didn't mind who got promoted out of them two, you know, because I know Leyton Orient fans hate us, but I don't have anything against them. I've got mates that are, not mates, but like older friends or family that support Leyton Orient. Unlucky Walsall also. Yeah, they lost to Wimbledon, didn't it? It's a big day for South London. Adrian kicking it away. Betis are very organised at the moment. Isn't Leyton Orient your rivals? Not really. We don't have anything against them. It's just East London, isn't it? It's just East London. I've got no hate towards them. They wanted us to lose the Conference League final, but I didn't care. They've got a big association with Tottenham as well. But yeah, I don't care about Leyton Orient. I low-key want them to get promoted just so we can have like a local away day. The best testimonials I've ever seen. They had a laugh. Too many take it so serious. I agree, bro. Bro, it was like a good, like what testimonial should be, like a good reflection of a man's career of whichever testimonial it is. Well, that Wimbledon ain't London. It is Milton Keynes. Well, no, MK Dons is Milton Keynes. The AFC Wimbledon, they had to regroup it, innit? They had to rebuild that shit. That story is so fucking sad. Fuck them, man. The Milton Keynes Dons, bruv. I hate them, man. I hate them just for that, bruv. I've got nothing against like them from a other standpoint. Big up AJ, bruv. Make sure to like and subscribe, people. Make sure to like and subscribe. Shout out AJ every single time. I hate them so much. I hate MK Dons, bruv. Just for what they did. Yeah, that was sad, let alone losing the old ground. Yeah, that's just peak, man. And nobody turns up in that fucking ground, bruv. Didn't expect to come back to 1-0. Yeah, it was mad. Isco reverse ball. I think Fornals intercepted the ball, I think Charlie said. But yeah, Dave, you know, with the whole Leyton Orient thing, like, West Ham have rivals, isn't it? But we don't have like a local rival. Like Millwall they're southeast. They used to be east, now they're southeast. Like Tottenham's north, like etc. Chelsea's west. So it's like we don't have our local rival. So I would like it for the fun of it, Leyton Orient to go as high as possible, just so we can face them and have more of a local rivalry, which will never happen. But it would have been nice because nearly 2-0 there. Wigan did well. But we don't have like a local rivalry, like a next door neighbour sort of thing, like the Manchester Derby or like Newcastle Sunderland or Arsenal Tottenham or I guess Fulham Brentford or whatever. We don't have like the next door sort of thing, like which would have been nice to have because we don't have that. Yeah, Gusto needs to come off. They stole their identity, true. Big up to Lee. I'm good, bro. How are you? How are you, bro? Isco. Taking it past. Don't know who stuck their leg out there. Ricardo Rodriguez tried poking it towards home. Can Chelsea counter? Madueke. He's done well there, Madueke. They've delayed the counter-attack a little bit. Madueke, that's a terrible ball. But they've still got possession. Neto. Palmer. Yeah, Charlie, you're right, because I think people have been killed over that. Like, it was originally like, it was run like territory gang sort of thing. It was run like postcode shit. It was run like how you see postcode gangs now. That's how it's run, basically. Like, the firms and stuff used to be deadly. It's that wearing someone else's soil boxes, man. It just ain't a done thing. Like that shouldn't be allowed in football, man. What would you do if the same thing happened to West Ham? I've no clue. If it was rechanged and like we had to rebrand, like I guess let's say AFC Thames Ironworks or some bullshit. I don't know what the club would be called. Like if we did what Wimbledon did and I had to rebuild from scratch, I'd probably support that club in it. But I would probably have no respect, a bit like how the Wimbledon fans have no respect for MK Dons, or AFC Wimbledon fans, sorry. I have no respect for MK Dons fans. I would have no respect for the people that just stick to their original West Ham and they changed it to something mad. Like they moved to another area, I don't know, like fucking Basildon FC or some shit, bro. I don't know. They moved to Basildon and called themselves Basildon FC. I don't know what the equivalent is. West Ham in Oxford, i.e. would you go to watch West Oxford Ham? It wouldn't be West Ham anymore, so probably not. Probably not. It wouldn't, if they changed to West Oxford Ham, it wouldn't be the club I supported. In my head, the club would have died, innit? Like, officially. If you rebrand like that. If you change the club name, the badges, like everything about the club, the stadium, the area, that's going too far. It's not even like changing owner or changing players, that's changing everything. So at that point, the club is dead. If it was like Oxford Hammers and some shit, like that's not West Ham. Then we'd have to rebrand and shit, and like the fans would have to build the club back up. Yeah, I feel bad for the OG Wimbledon supporters as well. Like, at least they got promoted to League One, and hopefully they can work their way back up one day. But yeah, MK Dons is a very soulless club, very very soulless club. I think fans of that club are absolute disgrace, to be honest with you. But good luck to Wimbledon, man. I like Wimbledon just because of their story. Just because of their story of trying to build their club back up. But Cambury's getting held there. Jackson has done fuck all. but he's done well there. 4-0 with an interception. Oh, breath, that's not a foul. West Southend United, could you imagine? Do you know what's so funny, Dave? Southend fans hate us. Southend fans hate us because of the alliance with Dagenham and Redbridge. They also see Leyton Orient as their rivals as well, even though it's not local. East and Essex, like, I know there's some places that cross over, like where I'm from, but that ain't local. Southend and Leytonstone's not local, really. That's still like an hour drive, I think. Like, I know a bus that goes to Leytonstone. There's nowhere near Southend or Leyton. Leytonstone and Leyton's different. And that's the thing, like, when, even, like, just going back to the rivalry stuff, like, we don't have the next door neighbour rivalry. I've always wanted to have that, because I'm low-key jealous of, like, the Newcastle, Sunderland, Birmingham, Aston Villa thing, where it's like, you're both, like, competitive, but you're both so local. We're the only English team to win the Conference League. Hey, big up Scott, so far, because Chelsea can still come back. Yeah, the West Ham Millwall one goes back to the early 1900s over going on strike at the Docks. Yeah, that's why they call it the Dockers Derby, innit? The Dockers Derby, even though we don't reference it as that anymore. It originally is the Dockers Derby. Like, people forget Millwall used to be East. Some people still refer to Millwall as East for whatever reason. Like, people from, like, up north and stuff. Gusto's through here. Back to Neto. That's what the fuck. Chelsea have been terrible this half, you know. Walsall Villa is more local than Villa Birmingham. Is it? That's kind of mad in itself. Both were meant to strike, but one of them went to work and cost people's jobs. But yeah, people don't realise, Charlie, as well, this shit is deeper than football. Like, what these derbies are... Some of these derbies are based on, anyway, because the Palace Brighton one's weird. No, it ain't low. Oh, fair. Like, because I was going to say, I know a Villa fan that's... You know, Villa fans are born in Birmingham, no? Like, well, the local ones. I'm being stupid, but you know what I mean. But yeah, like, the Palace Brighton one is not that deep, but, like, it started in football, and then it started from fans, like, throwing shit at managers and stuff like that, and then them facing each other. Like, derbies, the origination of, like, rivalries, because derbies and rivalries are different. I keep having to say this. Derbies are meant to be more local stuff. Rivalries is more when you have a rivalry with a club and it's not local. Like, Chelsea Liverpool is a rivalry. They're not local. Like, nobody calls that a derby, for example. Like, Palace Brighton, nobody cares about that game apart from them lot. But at the same time, it's not a derby. People say A13 derby. It's not a derby. It's a rivalry. We don't care about it. None of us do. But it's a derby, isn't it? Well, the argument is Villa ain't part of the Birmingham city centre. West Bromwich Albion are closer to Villa than Walsall also. Oh, okay, fairs. Like, around East, there's not really many rivalries. There's, like, East and Essex sort of thing. I flicked onto Isco here. Isco gone down the left. Bro, oh, I should have put that in because that was a Fornals run there. Fornals was on the edge of the box. If he had looked up, Fornals was making a late run into the box. That reverse pass is never on. The only one in the UK that comes close is Old Firm. Yeah. Obviously, probably Deck will probably disagree in it. But, obviously, from our perspective, if we're talking like fierce rivalries, then West Ham Mill was top. Yeah, Pablo Fornals, Scott. But, yeah, in terms of, like, fierceness, like, Birmingham Villa's mad. West Ham Millwall's mad. Celtic Rangers is mental. Celtic Rangers is fucking batshit crazy in itself. But they do face each other 4 times a year. Well, the Black Country Derby is the most police match in GB, not only UK, for a reason. Yeah. Even like last time when you lot faced in the cup, it was mental. Like, wasn't there people fighting in the crowd and shit? Like, that's another great game. I mean, when I was growing up, you were both in the Prem battling it out and stuff as well. So that was always a fun game to watch. Caicedo to Palmer. Adrian said calm down, but Mark Bartra wanted to fucking clear it there. Bozo, bruv. Get up. And on the pitch. Yeah, and on the pitch. Palmer. 7 minutes left of the half, and we're still not really seeing Chelsea get really into this. But oh my days, Badiashile nearly put Palmer under pressure there. But you know what it's like with Chelsea nowadays? Like, they'll just get into the game and just score a couple goals. But yeah, like, we don't really have them kind of derbies anymore. And I think them derbies are more in lower league. Like, the Sheffield derby's good, but it's lower league, so people don't talk about it. Birmingham Villa are not going to face each other for a while, because Birmingham are probably going to get their shit together. Every time Birmingham do get their shit together, by the way, they seem to fuck it up for some reason. Like, West Ham Millwall is never going to happen unless West Ham get relegated, which that is possible, because Millwall are shit. Coventry Derby have a rival. There were fans scrapping at the Coventry Stadium a few years ago. Coventry hate everyone, I swear. Like, they literally hate every single team. Like, I swear, when I see Coventry come up against anyone, they always fight them. Big up to Joel. The old Chelsea with this team are gone. Yeah, Dave, is this Chelsea team a comeback team? Have you lot come back from like 1-0 down often this year? Celebrating 5th place like they won a trophy. I was very confused, I'll be so real, when it was going mad at top 4. Like, I get it's your first time under this ownership and stuff, but like, I've said this before, you're kind of turning into Arsenal a little bit. I know I know the difference between Chelsea and Arsenal fans is that Chelsea fans want a title charge this next year, which they hold their clubs to a certain standard and to a minimum at least. But at the same time, like, I would like to know the perspective of why they were going so mad at it. Maybe Dave can explain, because Dave, you're a Chelsea fan, so I would like to know your perspective in it. But I always hear Chelsea fans talk about winning, to be fair, more than Arsenal. Arsenal fans just talk about taking part. I swear the first one was against us. Yeah, that's the only game I can remember when he came back from 1-0 down and stuff. And even if you guys remember watching that Watchalong with Melon, you know I predicted that. I predicted that would happen. I literally predicted that in the previews, funny enough. I think I said it in the preview, Lewis, or don't remember who it was with. I said, we'll go 1-0 up, and then Chelsea will score 2. What was that? Sorry, had a knock at the door. Yeah, are you a comeback team, Dave? Are you a comeback team? Where you're like 1-0 down, and you come back under Maresca? Or is that just against West Ham that you do that? Do you guys come back from 1-0 down often in the Prem? So I don't remember. Oh, Jorgensen palming it away. Shot straight at the keeper. If anyone looks like scoring, it's Betis, and they're already 1-0 up. They look quite defensively decent. Fornals with another tackle. I can't lie. Biased aside, Fornals is having man of the match, and people are going to say that, oh, West Ham fan. Fornals has been probably the best player on the pitch. Pablo, proper passion merchant, love it. He is a passion merchant. But he at least backs up with some ability, at least. He's not like a Gallagher. You know what I mean? But yeah, loves that. He loves the passion. He loves stepping up in the big games. To be fair, I was very surprised. I know Ben Rama was on a good run of form at the time, but when we had the Conference League final, oh, Madueke, through to Enzo, Adrian, my fucking number one. My number one. Big up Adrian. I was surprised he didn't start that game against Fiorentina at the time, just because I think he just would have been better suited. Not really. We are the comeback team, but we had some comebacks over the 2 years. Can't really tell in the final. Fairs, okay. Because I was going to say, like, if you're not really a comeback team and you're in a final, I know it's Conference League, but when you take that shit for granted, not you, but, you know, your team, they probably have that in that mentality where, because they're so young, they kind of take in what the media narrative is into their performances. So when they do go 1-0 down and it's like backs against the wall, this is when they're really under pressure and stuff. Can they come back? Like, Betis aren't really, like, mad with the ball, but they're doing the basics really well. Like, Isco's had a decent game. He's creative. He's one of the old school players I like. Anthony doing well against Cucurella there, even though Cucurella is very difficult to get past. Just pass it sideways. It's okay. Oi, good tackle from Bartra. Caicedo. That's a good pass from Caicedo. Good player. Enzo Fernandez. Palmer. Madueke. Gusto. That's a okay. If you had a proper striker, yeah, that cross would have been met with a proper header, to be fair. It's weird. Chelsea seem to run out of ideas if you let them have the ball. Yeah. I do kind of agree. Because I think the way to play against Chelsea is that you don't play too deep. We don't play too high up the pitch either. So you kind of go into like a mid-block sort of thing. Where like, you know when to press and you know when to stay compact. Like, you only push up at times. So you like close out the spaces a bit better. Rather than just pushing high up the pitch because they have runners in behind. Or staying too defensive, because eventually if you give them space on the edge of the box, that one of their players can take a long shot and it'll go in and stuff. You got to keep a balance in it, which is what they're doing, and they're doing quite well. Caicedo and Enzo get walked by Pablito. I can't lie, Fornals are putting on a clinic. Isco's doing well on the ball and stuff, but you see Fornals are just... This Fornals, and even the number 4 next to him, I don't know who the number 4 is, he's having a good game as well. Enzo's not doing fuck all. Bro, if that assist went through, or that ball went through there, as I said, that typical Banks curse. I can't lie. Enzo blocked out for a corner. Betis need to hold out, man. Needs to hold out until half time. Otherwise, well, it's only 1 minute at a time. First, Man City, Man United, Wolves, West Ham, Fulham. That's the only games I can remember from the top of my head. Oh, okay, fairs. What was that? Is that the past season then? I assume. Oh yeah, Fulham. You did come back. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, because I wasn't watching that game. But I just saw on my phone that he scored like I think it was last minute. Yeah, the Man City versus Wolves is always a worthy watch. Such a random game. Oh, I thought Chalobah was going to head that, not going to lie. Win that second ball. Turn around. Anthony, bro, come on. Ah, Ricardo Rodriguez, that's a ball that's too, like, far wide and shit. Same when we play Spurs. Yeah, you versus Spurs is always like a goal-scoring game. Johnny Cardozo, the midfielder next to Fornals, is going to Spurs this season. Is he going to Spurs, yeah? This guy looks like a good player. Because when I saw Cardozo, I thought it was that random West Ham guy from back in the day. Like 2019. But he looks like a good player from this game. It's my first time watching him. Oh, over the 2 years. Oh, okay. Jackson Caicedo. Nice interception, yeah. Very defensively organised. Betis have done a job so far. Still not over though. It's half time. It's half time. Come back against City. Yeah, they drew twice last year in it. So, not at away this year. What was the home game? Yeah, to be fair, the league games you didn't come back against them, did you? Because didn't you draw with them twice last year? Didn't you lose to them twice this year as well? Or was there a cup game that I'm forgetting or something? Yeah, it could be any scoreline when we play Spurs. Always been like that in modern history. It's a madness. I remember the game where I think it was Conte was manager for Tottenham. I think Wolves won like 3-2 or something. I think Vicario made like two mad ones. Oh, you're counting the draw. Okay, fair enough. The last minute pen. I was more going off last minute win, like comeback wins, but yeah, to be fair, you're 1-0 down in that game. But I feel like draws don't really count as like comebacks. Like in terms of like win. I know we did it against Tottenham where we were like 3-0 down, but I'm talking like because that game was so like pinball, innit? It was like pinball. It was like you go 1-0 up, we go 2-1, etc. You know, we can't count draw as a comeback. Yeah, that's fair because I'm thinking specifically that game as well. That game was so like pinball in terms of like scoreline. You go first and then I go first and whatever. But yeah, half time, man. 1-0 down. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? It's mad. It's mad. What do we think then? Second half. What are we saying? What are we saying for the second half? Wonder where Melon is. He might be on Alfie's stream. He was for the Tottenham game. But I wonder what Melon's feeling. But, bruv, I can't lie. Yeah, this game's mad. 3-1 down at half time to 4-4, I suppose. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird one. I thought when Rodri that scored before the penalty? I thought City won it. I thought, how the fuck has City done that, and then that penalty happened? That was a mental game. What was Pochettino doing, man? What was Pochettino doing? I know, like, people criticise Maresca, but Pochettino was just moving mad, bruv. Do you know what Poch thinks, yeah, that, the way to describe Pochettino's style of play, yeah, is like, when that guy on Pro Clubs that just holds the sprint button, no matter what happens in the Pro Clubs game, even when you don't have the ball is far away from you, but it's just running around the pitch trying to get the bar to like 1 bar. That's his style of play. It's like every player is holding the sprint button, just moving mad at all areas of the pitch. Be aware, there's an angry Russian guy shouting on Lewis's channel. He's talking about Alex. I can't lie. I still don't think it's gonna happen. Like, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. Like, I still think Chelsea can come back in it. But as you said, you're not a comeback team. Betis has started well. Maybe Chelsea will fix up in the second half. But yeah, man, it would be nice to see Chelsea lose. But like, after the hate watches I've had this year, after the amount of failures I've had and hate watches, what is the point of me getting my hopes up? There's probably no point of me getting my hopes up, is there? I'll be so real. Every time I get my hopes up, like, it's never the result I want. It's fucking spot on my head. Fuck's sake. But yeah, that finish was nuts, especially 8 minutes in. I did not expect there to be a goal 8 minutes into a final. Usually when you watch a final in modern day football, yeah, like, it's just a bit like, it's a bit, it's like, I'm watching like 2 kg teams sort of thing. Like, do you know what it is? The Tottenham Man United final was bad in terms of quality, but it was low key. I don't know whether it was maybe because you guys made it entertaining for me, innit? So maybe it was just a stream that was good. But even though I didn't want Tottenham to win, bro, the game was kind of decent in the sense of, like, I don't know why it was good, but it was just a bit like crazy. It was just like, I enjoyed watching how shit it was. I don't know whether that makes sense, because it was just cagey. This is like the first okay team they faced in this tournament. That's true. That's true. Bro, they've had an easier run than us. We had a harder run than this. Even though we made it difficult. We did make it difficult, don't get me wrong. But that Alkmaar side that we faced is better than anyone they faced. And they had, that's mainly because they had Jordi Classy and Kirkes. Oh, Chelsea's going to say they'd win if they had Levi Colwill. Hey. Bro, after all that slander. What is this? What they're going to do? They're going to do the heel turn, bro. I don't know. Oh no, we are losing. Musty, what's your thoughts on the... What did I care so much? Musty, your gaslighting isn't going to work today, bro. Gaslighting isn't going to work, bruv. You put your... Basically your strongest team out apart from Colwell. And that's saying a lot. Bruv. You can't hide today. You're probably going to win anyway, but still. Your gaslighting, your trolling, they're going to work today, Musty. You honestly don't care. Okay. Do you know what it is? I had a feeling this was going to happen. Not necessarily from you, but from Chelsea fans. Because all I've had from Chelsea fans this whole past few months is, this is our trophy. We're going to win. We're walking this. And you probably still will win. So, cool. But, I'll be real, yeah. It is kind of embarrassing. Why is Antonio shouting? Who's Antonio? Well, Mikel Antonio. Lol, probably that jinx. Man, I don't think I'm allowed to say that word. Don't think I'm allowed to say that word. Don't think I'm allowed to say that for sure. Man said Mikel Antonio. What, on TNT? Why is Antonio... Wait, are you being serious? Hold on. I can't lie, if he's on the panel, that's random as fuck. How do you know what it means? Bro, I listen to rap songs, bro. Really, TNT have got... Why have they got Antonio for this? What's that one playing? I'm trying to look. Why have they... Why did it... Let me have a look at this. Why is he on a Betis Chelsea game? I'm trying to have a look. He is! Why is he with... Bro, that's so random. I think he should be a pundit. But why is he with Sidwell and Joe Cole? I get why Sidwell and Joe Cole are there, bro. And that's so random, man, said he's a nonce. That's bare random. That's like me going on fucking... I don't know, Family Fortunes. Bro, imagine me on Family Fortunes and it's just me. I'm just a solo act on Family Fortunes. That's like me doing that. That's bare random, I can't lie. It's like getting, I don't know, like Calvert-Lewin, because I know he's done punditry before, that's why it came to my head. Calvert-Lewin for like West Ham, Brentford, or some shit. I don't know. Bro, that's bare random. TNT lost Rio Ferdinand. That's one thing I can celebrate. Rio Ferdinand is no longer, what's it called? No longer a pundit, innit? Hopefully we score. If we don't, then I don't care. We are going to the new camp next season. Okay, mate. Okay. I think you should be worried, though, if you do lose this, though. Because if you lose the Conference League final against Betis, then what the fuck does it give you confidence to do in the Champions League? If you're genuinely being serious about, oh, I don't care. I told Alfie there was a spider behind him, and he went to check on the wall, came back, sat down, told him to check again, went to look behind the curtains. There was actually a spider there. Are you serious? Dave, why are you like this, bro? Bro, why? Of course there's a spider in his house. Of course. When you say there's a... And you weren't even trying to do that. You were trying to troll him as well on bad days. Nah. I need to watch that. I'll watch it after the stream. I'm not going to watch it on stream because I've got too many like tabs open, so I've got to click off and then click on again. A TC, bruv. What the fuck? I'm going to clip it, alright. Say less. Say less, bro. Say less. Who the fuck is this Cardi B looking like, bruv? Who the fuck is this? She looks like she's shouting. I've got it on mute, but she looks like she's shouting. I can hear it through the fucking screen, bruv. I can hear it through the mute button. Why did you tell Alfie there was a fucking spider? Oh my days. I said there's a spider on the wall. Oh, for fuck's sake. We are getting outplayed. Good to watch, though. If you lose to this, what gives you confidence of doing anything in the Champions League next season? I like how we getting rings around us. Oh my days. You don't like Maresca, innit, Musty? You're not a fan of Maresca, I assume. I feel like I've seen you say Maresca out before, innit? But now that he's got Champions League, obviously he might lose this, he might not. What would be your thoughts? I don't feel anything. Is there something wrong with me? Yeah, it's called gaslighting. It's called copium. Yeah, Maresca is a bald fraud. Fairs. So, what would you say? Are you in the camp, Musty, of like Chelsea must challenge next season? Dan Prime is going to get the touchline treatment if they lose. Big up, Connor. I can't lie. He probably will. He probably will. The show with me in Prime this week, by the way, is at 10:30 on Friday. Not today. It's not going to be today because we was never going to do the show today regardless of what happened, because obviously he's going to be on Lewis's Shadow and Casually for the Chelsea stuff. I was going to do it Thursday, but I actually wanted to watch the darts tomorrow. I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I'm watching the darts. And then Friday we'll do the live. We should challenge and win the Prem 26-27. That should be the plan, isn't it? Okay, so Musty, now that you said that, now that that's what you require, what do you think, like, the ownership, your sporting directors are going to do in this transfer window then? Do you reckon you'll meet the requirements with your transfer window to challenge? How many players do you think should go, stay, etc.? Like, what are we saying? What are we saying? Rebuild in the summer, or just build on what you have, or what is it? What are we saying for the squad? Because you would have said your defence maybe, but you haven't conceded that many goals compared to last season, even though your defenders individually aren't that good. So maybe if you've got another couple of defenders, you can have a really strong defence. You've got good midfielders. Your attack could do some work. Definitely up front. Nope, we are getting Ekatike and Delap. Are you getting both of them, or are you trying to get one of them? And a centre back. Fez. Players are coming back out. Do you know what it is, Musty? With that Ekatike guy, yeah? I've only watched him against Tottenham, but I wasn't impressed. But again, it's only 2 games. But I wasn't necessarily that impressed with him against Tottenham. But I don't really know much about him after that. Reece James is coming on, assuming for Gusto. Yeah, Gusto had to come off. He had to come off. Reece James will probably turn the game around. And a right-footed left winger. Oh, okay, right-footed left winger as well. Fairs. Big up Melon. Ekatike is an 84 million bullshit player. I don't know why teams are even like mad interested. Like he can strike the ball, cool, but I feel like he's one of them players that just like takes too many touches before he shoots. What the fuck is that price tag for Jackson with flair? Like, do you know what it is as well? Like, for me, I feel like with him, he's not an instinct striker. I feel like you need to buy a striker with instincts. That's like 2-touch finish. Before it's like 3, 4, 5 times you touch the ball before you finish. Pause. Must have Melody strong again. Lay off the magnums. Betis players are playing mind games, coming back out now. But yeah, I haven't really watched enough of him to say like what kind of price he is in it. Osimhen or Delap, that's it. I don't think Delap is a needle mover though. I've said this before. I don't think Delap should make the move of going to a club with bare pressure straight away. Like, I think Osimhen's the guy. Like, if you get Osimhen, that's a mental needle move. I can't lie. Betis are making a sub as well. But yeah, I don't think Delap is a needle move. I don't think he should even be starting for a mad club like that so soon. Like, he's had one good season at Ipswich. Sorry. Yeah, but if we get them 2, they can learn, and Gui goes off on loan. Yeah, if you got Osimhen and Delap, that would be good. Romain Perraud's coming on for Rodriguez. Perraud was actually a good left back at Southampton. I'm autistic for real. I know me, Connor. I'm probably autistic. I just haven't been tested. I'll be so real. That's why I make so many spectrum jokes, because I'm probably on the spectrum. Oh shit! I need to get the fucking timer back up. Yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. Have I put the timer back up? Yeah. All right. We're good to go. Good to go. I have, right? I have put the timer. Yeah, I have. Cool. Let's go. But yeah, I'm probably on the spectrum for real. That's why I make so many jokes. Make so many jokes about it. Shout out to the Spectrum, bruv. I should make a Spectrum Ballers 11. Who wants to see that? Should I make a Spectrum Ballers 11? Oh, for fuck's sake. I need to piss. Not gonna lie. But I'll hold it. I'll hold it. Shout out to Sir Clive Sinclair 11. Bro, shout out to the fucking... What's it? The Mavropanos 11, bro. Spastic 11. Go piss. Nah, I should have done it at half time. I'll be so real. I should have done it at half time. I could hold it. Well, I used to do it in school. I used to... the chat will look after the stream. Nah, it's cool. It's cool. I might miss something, knowing me. Every time I walk out my room, I miss a goal or some shit. I'm telling you, the Mike's curse is not a joke. It happens off camera as well. Every time I'm watching a game off camera, I'll go to the toilet, I'll go get a drink, I'll come back upstairs, it'll go in my room, and a goal happens. But yeah, I used to do this thing in school where the toilets were so fucking messed up that I used to just hold my piss for the whole 6 hours and then just wait until I got home to piss because the toilets were so fucked up. Nico Jackson 11. I can't lie, Jackson's barely done fuck all this game. Yeah, obviously Reece James is on now, so they're more control of the ball. They're literally just trying to guard that pass away from... Oh, Reece James, lovely cross. See, they've already got more quality on the pitch with just him on the pitch. Such a good player, I can't lie. But his crosses are dangerous. But yeah, I never used to piss in the toilets in school unless it was like before an exam or something. Because I knew if I was in an exam and I needed to piss, it would just play on my mind. So I'd only piss like if it was just before like an important exam, like a mock exam or GCSEs. Looking back, yeah, it's nearly 6 years until I left school. 6 years when I left school, yeah. It's like, bruv, GCSEs was one of the most intense, worst times ever. Like, school was just shit, I'll be so real. But GCSEs, long day. They've got less hamstrings too. If Chelsea lose, will there be a cook session? I haven't set up a stream for it. But I was just going to cook them in the video, I'll be so real. But what I'm going to do, Elijah, I've got my show at Prime on Friday, so that would probably be the cook session. I'll probably just do it on there if they lose, if. Because knowing my luck, they'll come back. But there'll definitely be a cook session. But I'm just going to make a fan cam, probably. They've got less hamstrings, is funny. Like, I miss school. I'm the only one I know that... Like, I didn't miss it at all. I did. Like, everyone I talk to misses their school days, isn't it? But my school was different, bruv. You used to let Alfred get on and get his own back on Prime if they lose. Because you know what it is, bro? Like, I should, innit? I should. But I don't know whether Alfie cares. But also, Jackson's through. That's a terrible pass. But also, I'm trying to keep the shows less open panel. Because you know what the problem is, Charlie? Everyone wants the link. Like, every single person in the world wants the link. But I've always tried to keep the shows like minimal to people. Minimal to the people that I ask. But it's like everyone wants the link. I'm like, these shows aren't open panel. But it ends up becoming that way, and I'm like, I should probably just let that be. And like the call-in show was meant to be open panel. Like, that made sense. But that was fun. But that was a one-off. It gets a lot, to be fair, becomes hectic. Yeah, like, honestly, like, the shows with Alfie and Prime, and listen up, we'll have another show in the new season as well. Those are just going to stay the way it is. Unless, like, for the GVO show, I invite someone as a guest, maybe. But, yeah, I'm trying to I'm trying to do less open panel stuff. Like, I would love to do a show with Melon as well, but Melon's got a different schedule to me. Same here, mine was 10 years ago to the day, and the GCSEs did my nothing like Doku shots, pause. Bro. Oh yeah, Dave, I just seen the link. Is that, I'm assuming that's the Alfie clip. So appreciate you sending that. It does become hectic, yeah. But yeah, GCSEs were nuts, man. Yeah, 100%. Agree there. Too many I was about to say cocks. Too many cooks spoiled it, bruv. Can end up in a slagging match. Bruv. Honestly, like, I would just say that when I do the shows, innit, like, I invite people on for a reason. I invite people on because I think it's going to be a good show, but it's like, a lot of people just want the link because they want a platform to have their say in it, which is fair, which is the whole point of YouTube. But when I want a show to go a certain way and people want the link, the reason why I don't invite everyone is because I know people are going to join and then take over the show as their own sort of thing. And it's like, that's not what I want my channel to be. I want the people in my thing to have their say. When we have a plan for a show, like when me and Prime have a plan for a show or something, and it becomes like completely not what it is, it's like, I'm looking back at him like, this is not what we wanted to do. Like, that's going to stop next season for sure. That's going to stop. Unless I invite someone, it's not really, I'm not going to send a link out as a call-in show. I might do one more call-in show and then we'll call it a day with that for a bit. Melons a melt. Fucking hell. Bruv, I legit thought, actually, I'm retired, bro. Even my Liverpool friend just texted me, being like, bro, I thought you retired. Oh, fucking hell. But what do you guys enjoy more? Do you guys more like, you guys are the audience, do you guys enjoy like the shows with like just one person on, or do you guys prefer open panel stuff? Because as a creator, the number 10 guy's coming off, he's had a good game, but I think he's injured. Do you guys enjoy like the shows more or open panels? Because as a content creator myself doing the show, I don't enjoy open panel. I don't. But also, I'm not a fantastic host like that, where it's like, when I'm doing a show, I don't really have to host it. It's just a conversation. When I'm doing open panel, I'm more from the perspective of the host. And I'm not really good at like transitioning subjects and stuff. Which is why when we did the Q&A with Elijah, Prime and Alfie, it was just good because it was just 4 people having a conversation, innit? And to be fair, apart from me and Alfie, none of us have known each other for that long, innit? But you can see, like, we're all good on camera, sort of thing. I prefer the shows more than GVO show. That's the only thing with Lewis's channel. I love his content, but it gets too much to watch sometimes. Fair, that's preference, innit? Like, I've said this when we did the tier list video. I said I don't really like panel shows. I've said this to people before, I don't like panel shows. Well, I will say about Lewis's channel, the only reason why I like that, the only reason why I like Lewis's channel is probably the only like panel show I properly watch a lot, or like Flawless's channel, where he gets like specific people on. The only reason why I enjoy watching that is because like Lewis and Flawless don't invite just anyone on for the sake of it. Like, that's not a penalty. Don't you dare say that's a penalty. That's a corner. That's a corner. I dare you to give that as a penalty. That's not a penalty. But the reason why I like that is because, for example, if you're on Lewis's channel and you're not a great character like that, you're probably going to sink or swim. So you're probably not going to... The characters that don't necessarily suit that open panel show that Lewis does probably won't go on there again, sort of thing. I like watching Lewis's thing because it also specifically, like, they all support the same club. So I prefer the debates of, like, you're all talking about the same thing rather than rival fans shouting over each other all the time. That's why I like Flawless's channel as well, because he'll have the Man United Arsenal show, or Man United City show, or whatever, and the Chelsea show, where it's like he gets fans from them clubs, and multiple fans from them clubs. So when they have, like, their own opinions. I'm trying to articulate myself in a proper sentence. When they like speak in it, it's different because it's about a specific topic about their own club. So it's despite the fact that they disagree or agree, it's still more authentic than man just shouting over each other. Also, you four are respectful. You don't talk over each other. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that deck as well. Like I say this when I'm watching like podcasts all the time, where a podcast will get like a specific guest. Let the guest speak. I always say that. Let the guest speak. I always say that. Like, for example, Reece James blocked. For example, I like doing Capital Conflict because even though we don't like each other's teams, we don't really do the whole like tribal shit. Like me, Jay, Northside, and Lewis. I like that show. Oh, straight into Adrian. Sorry, I need to get to your comments. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me read through your comments. Yeah, the Lewis panel was different compared like the Northside one. Yeah, it is. I think Northside has done well though to get regular shows where you can pick certain guests out. Like I think getting Sunshine, Yassan, Omar, Deji, like Northside knows how to make a good show at least. Big up Franz. Dan Potts does really good shows. I don't get time to watch other people's like other people that much. That's the only reason why I watch like if I do get time like a Lewis or a Flawless or a Northside. But I know Dan Potts makes good content for sure when I get a chance to watch his stuff. Can't Stand Never Foul or The Terrace. It's not my thing. I think they make good like panel shows for what they're meant to be in it. But it's not the type of content I would necessarily watch. But I do like the people on there. Because it's not even necessarily them that I'm talking about, like Never Found a Terrace. It's more so the people are like, let's say you're on a come up here, and this is no one in particular. I'm not trying to like send shots at anyone. Yeah, when you're more on a come up, and you're starting your first ever panel shows. There's a lot of people that would just get guests on for the sake of it, instead of like picking a particular guest to make a good show. That's what becomes a problem with the content in terms of YouTube. I at least think that with The Terrace and Never Foul, they pick people on knowing what's a good show or not, which is why I've never been back on there, because, listen, I just went quiet when I went on them shows a couple of times. I don't make a good panel show when it's like when it's a massive panel. They know when to pick a guest, when to ask the guest to come back and stuff like that as well. I think Never Foul, at least, I've seen the receipts clips, so I can like, because I don't get to watch the full show, so I just watch the clips. And they do like the whole jail cell thing, like the jury thing. I think that's a good twist. Like, at least you're making it your identity. With The Terrace, I don't really watch The Terrace, so I don't really know what they do on there, to be honest with you. But I know that the people on there that go on there seem to be good characters. But I don't watch them what they're like fully on camera together, if you know what I mean. If that makes any sense. Wait, Adrian and Fordas play for Betis? Yeah. Yeah. They do, friends. The Arsenal Terrace is shit. Some panel shows just feel like Real Housewives, for real. Nah, I hear that. At times it just becomes too shouty. But at least with like, what I like about Never Foul, which, I don't get to watch these shows as much, but they'll pick the same reoccurring guests that make that good show. So Hooks you will see on there a lot. I didn't know this, but Monts is... what's it called? Monts is technically part owner, I think, of the channel. I never knew that. I only knew that recently. You'll see a Monts on there a lot. You'll see a George on there a lot. They're good characters. At least. I thought us are going to win the second conference final, hopefully. 4 to 5 people shows are the best anything over that it gets too much. Yeah. I do kind of agree with that. I think keep it to 4 people. Everyone gets their say. Everyone gets to speak and stuff. I'll be real. I do just sink in panel shows, and that's just a character thing. I'm that kind of person where you want to make a good show in it, so I'm not best for those kind of shows. so you probably won't see me on them. I don't usually get invited to them, which is completely fine by me, to be honest. I'm only on really Savage channel sometimes for the collective, and Lewis's channel and stuff as well. It's very hard to get like True Ballers FC together on Omar's channel because everyone's so busy. But that's another panel show that's not that bad to be like. That's like good to like enjoy and stuff. But a lot of people just get guests on for the sake of it. And that's why I said in my backstory video, if you're gonna get guests on, know what you're gonna do. Neto's coming off. I'm assuming Badia Shile's coming off for Colwell and Sancho. What's with these 1-0 finals, FA Cup, European Cup? It looks like the Conference League ending that way. It's a modern day thing, Scott, where it's like a lot of the finals become cagey because it's not that entertaining to watch. I used to watch Northside, not so much anymore. Fez. No, that's just a money grab. Pay and we will get them a gel overlay. No, but you know what I mean? Like, they add their additions. So, oh, bro, if that man didn't intercept, then Isco could have been on the edge of the box there. What I mean is, like, whether they paid to win or whatever, like, we all paid to win on YouTube, sort of thing. We all do it. Oh, that's a bad kick by Adrian. Jesus Christ. Why is that a foul? At least they have their own identity on the panel show, so it's not like just any normal cooking. It's not like just any normal cooking sort of thing. They have their own identity, and the best thing you could do with content creation is make a twist on an already made concept. Do a fancy manager thing for your room. Next year could possibly get you a room sponsor. That way one of the companies... I do know. What do you mean by football fancy manager thing for the room? Because I've got a league. I don't know who won the league. I actually need to check who won the GVL Mike's Community League. But I do fancy football. I've got an FPL league. I'm going to reboot that next year as well, so everyone's free to join. But what do you mean by room sponsor? I need to figure out how to do that. Yeah, Mons is part owner. Mons has good panels as well, to be fair. As I've heard, because when we did the tier list video with Prime, the tier list stream, sorry, it was mainly Prime telling me how good Mons' channel was, because I haven't had a chance to watch Big Six Bands as much, but I know that Mons has worked hard. I watched the stream where Mons did the special on Flawless' channel, because I didn't know too much about Mons before I saw him on Back Again and stuff. I really like his story. I really like his come up to going on what's it called? Going on YouTube and stuff. To be fair, I only watch Zier's European Heavyweight just for the chaos, if I have spare time. To be fair, I haven't had a chance to watch that, but big up Zier, bro. Zier's another one that's a great character to have on any show that you'd like to have. Like, if you're going to have a show, if I was to handpick a paddle show, let's say 6 people, Zier would be one of the people I'd pick, because Zier's a great character. Sanchalini, do something for me. I generally fuck Tuchel, picking this scrub over Bowen. Chelsea in for Delap, so is Man United. Who do you think he's going to? I mean, I'd rather go to Chelsea than Man United, but I think Man United seem to be more eager to pay the price. So I don't think Delap is going to wait that long. I know Everton are in talks, but don't think he's going to go to Everton. I don't even think Everton have money like that. Everton, if they spend money right now whilst they're moving stadium, it's kind of a big problem for them. Yeah, one of those bet sites could do a fancy footy thing and could probably get one of them to sponsor your room. Or Palmer. Clearance. Yeah, Deck, if you remember, because you would be advertising their products, loads of new pictures, bro. Yeah, closer to the start of the next season then, remind me again in one of these chats, and I'll set that up. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Nothing to do with Bowen getting married. No, he isn't selected for the England squad. I forgot about his wedding. I didn't know his wedding is... yeah. I'll be real. If Chelsea do lose, I'm going straight to Lewis' channel as well, but they've just scored. So, Enzo Fernandez literally just scored as you said that. 1-1. Fuck's sake. They literally just scored. This is why I didn't want to get too ahead of myself, bro. They just scored, man. It's a great cross from Palmer. They should go and get the ball, though. They should go and get the ball. I need to piss badly. I'm drinking water when I need to piss. It doesn't help. I drink too much water sometimes. Yeah, Palmer was just finding space. And then cross, and then Enzo free in the box. That's a great cross from Palmer. It's a great cross from Palmer. Hey, Musty all of a sudden cares. As if he didn't care originally. Musty's such a troll, bruv. Oh, my days, this guy. Them two centre-backs need sacking. I don't know what Barch was doing. Oh, yeah, of course she was. You're always trolling. That's why I never believe anything you say. Because you're trolling now. You're doing this over gasting. Like, you never know what you're getting with Musty. I know Dave was always caring, even though he's a troll as well. I can't lie. Sometimes I drink 3 litres of water a go. Bruv, I can't lie. I drink too much, bro. I piss like 10 times a day. It's kind of jarring. Okay, you man, I'm not going to be able to hold this. So, I will literally be like a minute. I'll be a minute. Give me 1 second, bruv. Give me 1 second. What did I miss? What did I miss? Okay, I missed nothing. Cool. Palmer! Straight into the keeper, bro. Straight into fucking Adrian. My prediction's still on. You said 2-1 Betis in it? I said 2-1 Chelsea. Technically, my prediction's still on. Hey, Dave, allow it. Hey, Dave. Don't do that. Pens you watch. I was literally thinking this year, like, I would genuinely rather Chelsea just score a win in the 90th minute than watch extra time of this. Like, this game started off, like, okay, and then when Betis set back, it was like, okay. Good defending there from Chalobah. Even though it wasn't a great cross. This number 4, this Cardoso guy's good. Cardoso, Isco. Oh, Colwell, that's good defending. Colwell aura farmed. By the way, this aura shit is gay as hell. This aura shit is just zesty as hell. I'm not gonna lie. It's 2-3. These people that actually take the aura thing seriously. Palmer. I mean, just doing an Anthony spinning in circles. And then finish it. Such an easy chant to take the piss. Of course. Bro, that's one of the funniest, like, chants you can do. It's one of the funniest chants you can do. I'll be so real, though. Like, as much as I want Chelsea to lose, I'd rather you lot score than it go to extra time. I said this before. What final was it? It wasn't Europa League. It wasn't Championship playoff final. I can't remember what. Oh, Palmer, that's a good turn. Oh my days, they scored. Bruv, the defending's been horrific. Jackson scored. That's when you know you've defended terrible. It's Jackson scored. Fucking hell. But yeah, that didn't last. That didn't fucking last, did it? I said, come on, I love my club. This guy's such a troll. Oi, I swear, wait, I swear that guy that just stood up, yeah? I swear I've seen that Chelsea fan before. I swear I've seen him before, yeah? Where they're all standing up, like, just chanting, on a chant and some shit. I swear I've seen that guy before. You motherfucking man. Yeah, that didn't last, did it? I don't know what happened to Betis the second half, but they defended quite well in the first, and then all of a sudden this happened. They're definitely not losing this now. But Palmer's really stepped up, though. You got to give it to Palmer. 2 assists. Terrible defending. Terrible defending, don't get me wrong. Bro, this 36 guy, since he's come on, has had a horrible cameo. That defending's so shit. Bro, he scored with his chest. Did that hit his arm? Did that hit his arm? I don't think it did, but... No, I did hit his arm. He's celebrating. 3 goals in 3 matches. I thought it hit his arm, but it didn't. Bro, who the fuck is this? What is that hair? Are you man seeing that hair? Nah, man. You know what? You can't win a final with that hair. I don't even care if that's for a good cause. But Cambu's coming off. What the fuck is that hair? Anyone want to talk now? Like who? I said you were going to win 2-1. This Rubel guy, bruv. Blue and pink hair. Yap, 90-minute game. Are you bragging about a final that you knew you was going to win? I literally said you win 2-1. What is this cotton candy coloured hair, bruv? Liga unmuddied if Chelsea win? Oh, what, because of La Liga? Who is that fairy prick? Bro, you can't win a final with blue and pink hair. He's looking like a slushy, bro. That's a mixed slushy. That is basically a mixed slushy. Like, bro, don't go to a final with that hair. Yeah. Darts finish in 5th. Oh, my days. We were literally talking about, oh, Chelsea a comeback team? Yeah, they are, but fucking hell, that defending. Pellegrini's still arse cheeks. Fucking hell. Never rely on Manuel Pellegrini. I think that's 0 successful hate watches since Arsenal PSG. 0 successful hate watches since Arsenal PSG. I'll be so real. Now Betis just sat back proper folded. Yeah, Palmer 2 assists. How can you sit back with that? I don't get teams that sit back with shit defenses. Why do you do that? Like, it's not like... Do these men just say to the defenders, oh yeah, by the way, you see that marking thing? Yeah, you don't need to do that anymore. Don't need to do that. Madueke, now they're just having fun with it. Now they're in control. Okay, oh, if that ball went through, that could have been game over. Jackson scored the most Jackson goal ever. Well done, Fornells. The ball should have been quicker. That's a good ball over the top. Can Anthony get there? Bro, Anthony got there and forgot the ball, because that was a great ball from Fornells. And then, bro, Anthony forgot it. Caicedo just giving the ball away there. That's very rare from him. Long ball to Isco. Good control. Nah, it's not. Now's not the time for back heels, my guy. Now's not the time for back heels. Yeah, bro, never mind. Shake man. Yeah, Elijah. Yeah. Long day. Long day. Didn't Pellegrini bottle it against Wigan? Against Wigan? We lost at AFC Wimbledon and Oxford. I don't remember. Wigan, when we lost to Wigan in the FA Cup, it was Moyes the first time. We fished at Arsenal tears anyway. I'm happy, man. Hey, yeah, bro. Arsenal lost the season. Oh, for City. That was Mancini. Oh, no, it was Mancini in the final. You're talking about FA Cup, right? When Watson scored, that was Mancini. Yeah, I was going to say it was Mancini. When Watson scored, it was Mancini. Because that was Mancini's last game. I think it was Lescott that said that they were already like, he already kind of lost the dressing room. Like, just before that game. Yeah, the 12-13 season. I think, he fell out with like Samir Nasri or some shit. Every time I think of Samir Nasri, I think of that Robbie video. The Samir Nasri. Chalobah kicking it up in the air. By the way, how do you people think that these clubs that are going Club World Cup are going to survive in terms of playing time when they come back next season? Like, do these footballers just get 2 weeks off, bruv? Like, because you can't take the season off. And then you got to have pre-season. Bro, we used to get more on the fucking school holiday, bruv. How the fuck did Mancini win the Euros? Bro, do you remember the teams then? Do you remember the teams that were playing in then, bro? The teams were so shit. Like, we made it to the final. That whole comp is rigged. I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm not gonna do watchalongs for it. I'll be so real. I'm not doing watchalongs for that. I can't lie. Streaming in the summer is long anyway. Oh, through to 4 now. Streaming in the summer is long because my Mac just gets hot and it's sweaty as it is. So I'm not doing watchalongs for that. I'm doing transfer streams and that's it. Isco, Cardoso missing it then. Even Jackson's defending well. What the hell? Sancho has a good ball to... it's game over, fam. It's game over. It's so over. Oh, what is Jackson doing? Oh my god. What the fuck is he doing? Delayed start, hopefully. You reckon the Prem will get a delayed start because of the Club World Cup? That's shit. That's dog shit. I said for the Club World Cup we're getting delayed start to the Prem. Why couldn't they just keep the Club World Cup how it is, man? Why do we have to have all these extra games? Like, nobody asked for this. Shay Given said Mancini. Oh, is the 24 dude? Who's this? Brother, where's the overlapping run, bruv? All this hype about Anthony, he's done fuck all this game. Shay Given said Mancini will punch his own shadow, must have been a right nutter. He seemed like it from the stories. They literally took the MLS team out that qualified and swapped them for Inter Miami. Yeah, that's scummy. That's scummy. Beckham made boss calls, bruv. It is Beckham that owns that, I think. Yeah, Palmer getting a yellow for that. Did you see CR7 wants to go Al Hilal for the World Cup? Oh, is it? Is it? Does his team have no chance of like qualifying for a future one? I guess the future one will be 4 years in it, so he'd be like 45. Guess he wants to play one more. Jackson's injured, I think. No, it's starting as normal. Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say you can't delay it for that kind of competition. I can't lie, when you add more teams into that, obviously you're like world champions and all that, but I feel like at the same time it makes the competition a bit less... Well, I don't know what the word is. Prestigious? Prestigious. I think it makes the competition a bit less prestigious. Once you do all of that. I don't know what Jackson was doing here, by the way. Yeah, Betis don't look like scoring. Unless they throw the kitchen sink at it, we'll see. But Chelsea have been good lately at seeing out games. The Premier going to help City and Chelsea asked if they could play each other first game of the season so they could delay it, and the Prem said no. I didn't know that. I'm glad the Prem ain't helping though, because, bro, I don't give a fuck about summer competition, bro. Why are we making, what's it called? Why are we giving them a blight just because they're playing another competition? Like, why should the other 18 teams give a fuck? Well, I'm presuming they're the only Prem teams in the Club World Cup because they won the Champions League recently. Dewsbury Hall's coming on for Jackson. Yeah, I feel Chelsea done enough now. If they stay disciplined, job done. Yeah, definitely. I think they will as well then. Dewsbury Hall, yeah. Well, it wouldn't affect the other 18 teams. No, you're right. But I'm just saying, why would we delay the season? Like, why would the 18 teams, like, approve that? Like, why would they care? The Premier League has told Chelsea and Man City that they will not be allowed to delay the start of the next fixtures to try and help them accommodate and recover from the extra matches. This whole extra Club World Cup thing is fucking bullshit. No one asked for the Nations League. No one asked for... I know the extra Champions League thing has been beneficial in terms of entertainment-wise, but I still don't think it needed to change. I'm one of them people that I stay in the past sort of thing when it comes to them kind of stuff. Just delay for Chelsea and Man City. Oh, what? Oh, no, I get you now. So just, like, move them fixtures first. Ah, okay, I hear you. I hear you. What? By the way, I don't know who this 36 guy is, yeah? He's the worst player on the pitch. We know you're a nostalgia merchant. Yeah, okay, here we go. I'm a big nostalgia merchant just in life. Just in life. I mean, how many times in the Champions League watch-alongs have I got about the standard of football and shit? I hate watching today's football. I'm not even lying. That's why I'm so glad I have Mike's Reacts. So I don't have to talk about just football. By the way, subscribe to Mike's Reacts. I'm trying to get us 100 subs. We're 16 off. Yeah, Chelsea seems to have a bit more control now. Probably going to see this out. Is Sancho taking on the 23? Needs support there. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of all these fixtures, man. I'm not a fan of these fixtures. Nothing needed to change in it. Yeah, Betis did bottle it. Big time. Control. Take it down a bit. Need Isco to get on the ball a bit more. Get Cardoso on the ball and Fornals on the ball. If they've got any more chance of winning this, but probably won't. Chelsea have been decent at seeing out games, as I said earlier. As of recently. When they've been like a goal ahead. Our Conference League was run better undefeated. Facts. Early World Cup predictions. Oh, what? Actual World Cup? I guess Spain or Brazil. Sancho! 3-1. Okay, game over. Okay, now it's definitely game over. Now it's definitely game over. At least that was a good goal. If there's one person I like, it's Sancho. But I didn't really want him to score this game, if I'm being so real. That's a great finish, though. Great finish. Terrible defending again, but at least Sancho did something. I always cheered on just fucking hell. Early World Cup predictions. I say maybe Spain because of Yamal. Yeah, Germany maybe. Brazil maybe because of Ancelotti, but I still see that Brazil squad is a bit meh. Who else? I don't think Argentina will win it again. Man City's coming home. Not with Tuchel in charge. I'm only saying that because of Bowen. I'll be so... I still think Henderson over Wharton. This guy's fucking stupid. Yeah, Brazil are history. Fuck off tonight. Now your job is done. France? Who will France get as the Deschamps replacement? Are they actually getting Zidane finally, or... I'm surprised they haven't revived the Confederations Cup with a similar format. They'll probably introduce another competition just for bands. Vanuatu. The modern era kills them. They rely on generational talent. It's true. That's an Antarctica. But yeah, France. Are they getting Zidane then? I'm assuming Zidane. Brazil, maybe because of Ancelotti, but like, bro, look at the Brazilian squad now. Also, Vinicius Junior. Let's not joke with that one after the season he's had. Fucking hell. Since that Ballon d'Or run, bruv. Since that complaints about the Ballon d'Or, this man has looked like, I don't know, bruv, the Brazilian Ben Brahma, bruv. Maybe that's disrespectful to Ben Brahma. It's going to be England. Vinny is a scrub. Facts. I can't lie. After that, the game against Arsenal, I'm so anti-Real Madrid, bruv. Not even agenda-wise, just like, I don't really want them to do fuck all. Isco, good ball for the 36, but good muscle from Reece James there. You can see the difference between Reece James and Gusto. Man like Vincent Jr., bruv. If we know one team that ain't gonna win fuck or win a World Cup, it's Belgium. It's Belgium. These men are gonna have 40-year-olds strutting around, probably try and recall fucking Thomas Vermaelen, bruv. Actually, good point, Charlie. How do we feel Tuchel will do with us? He'd probably just play a bunch of old people. So, I'd probably play a lot of old people that play for Big Six clubs. So, I'd say the same as every other England manager, probably. Win fuck all. Reece James bodies Vinny in the 90th minute and passes it to Palmer. He scores the winner. Isco, what a fucking player, bro. Isco, yeah, is run back the years. He's run back the years. Like, I can't lie. That's my kind of player. That's my kind of player. I don't think, as I was saying earlier, Melon, I don't think we appreciate Isco because he played for such a good team. Big up Melo. Big up Melo, bro. Think he wins the World Cup with us. I think he just picks a bunch of old people, a bunch of slow people. Surprised he hasn't been kept since 2019. Just get back James Milner if you are going old school. Bro, you might as well bring back Gareth Barry, Theo Walcott. You could call up Danny Welbeck still. Daniel Sturridge. Who else? Jack Wilshere. Not that he would like make a fucking difference, but you know what I mean. Aaron Ramsey. No, he's Welsh. Fabian Delph. Phil Jones. I don't know why I said Ramsey. I don't think it's just thinking Wilshere, Arsenal, Ramsey. That man used to debate about Wilshere and Ramsey all the time. You might as well make Great Britain at this point. Ross Barkley. Ryan Bertrand. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who else? Matthew Upson, fuck it. I hated his squad he picked. I've hated every squad he's picked so far, so the 2 squads. Wayne Routledge. Did he even get an England called up? Danny Rose. Fuck 4 hours. Oh, Wave Merchant. You better stop that passion thing because he might pop a vein. Hey, he was running the show in the first half. I can't lie. Was Drinkwater ever kept? I think so. I think he got 1. Gary Lineker, see this. He's had nothing else to do at the moment. Chris Powell. Craig Dawson. Oh, my days. Anthony's just fighting for the sake of it, bro. Get rid of this gimmick, bro. Just end the game. Why's my mind got blank? Adam Johnson. Chalobah, Colwell, Skelly, Hendo, Walker, Watkins, Noddy shouldn't be near the team. Yeah. And this guy's only picking popular players. I'll be so real. He's only picking the big names. He's like every other England manager. He's every other England manager. Like, where's Mitchell? Where's Bowen? Where's Wharton? Where's... Do we even have any cinema? Fuck it. I can't lie, yeah? Yeah, he's literally picking Chelsea. If you're going to pick Chelsea, I know Tomori, he didn't like Tomori because he wasn't there, innit? Tomori moved to AC Milan, but... We don't have any other centre-backs, bro. First half Merchant, get the silver medal and hold it. He has a gold one with a proper club. He has a first place with a proper club. Watson just had surgery now, but he's trash anyway. Watson's not trash. I know what you're doing, but Watson's not trash. I remember in the FA Cup thing, you just said he wasn't bad, and then right at the end of the game, you said he was shit. So I know what you're like, but yeah, he did have surgery on his face, but he was never going to call him up anyway. My point is, Charlie, is that he's going to call up Henderson over him. He's trash. Okay. Anthony thinks he can fight everyone. Pick out Nathan Dyer. Hey, Nathan Dyer was one of them players, yeah, where like he was quick for no reason. Turns up once every 5 games. That's not true. But I know what you're like. I don't like Palace, but I rate Wharton still. Talking about Dawson, cannot believe how he exited us. He was such a pro till he went overnight. And yeah, till he went overnight. Still kind of gobsmacked he left us. I like how he did. Oh, so he's officially gone then, yeah? He's a Wrexham signing if I've ever seen one. Like, I think someone posted something about the Premier League releasing players. I spit nothing but facts. The Premier League, like, releasing players. And, what's it called? How many players would Wrexham sign? Wrexham signing, like, Mason Holgate. I can see Mason Holgate at Wrexham. I don't know why Mason Holgate is such a Wrexham player. That's a buzz cut much. To be fair, the worst thing about him is his trim. He's got a horrible trim. He looks like he would tell my mum. He looks like he'd call my mum the P word back in the day. Danny Simpson. Yeah, Danny Simpson. Hey, he's got a medal. You get an England call up, you might as well. Why has my mind gone blank with like old English players that were like really, really shit? Fuck it. Matthew Etherington. Caicedo goal. Bro, at this point you just battered Betis. Just battered Betis. They scored again. Scored again. Alright, this bottle job is absolutely serious. So Dyer's an English Daniel James. Yeah, I actually think he was better though. I think he was better than Daniel James. Scott Parker, yep, champions of Europe. Spanish teams are trash. Aye, spooky. It's spooky. Wasn't Shawcross selected for England once? I remember someone looking like him playing in that game where Zlatan packed England. I feel like he did play once. Let me get rid of the timer because there's no point. But yeah, I feel like Shawcross was picked. Jay Bothroyd. Hey, Jay Bothroyd's a shite pundit as well, so you might as well pick him. David James ever a good? Yeah, David James was decent. He was just that honest, innit? You might as well call up David Nugent, bruv. David Nugent. Man like David Nugent. Ashley Young's still about. Ashley Young is still about. He's still here. Like, Ashley Young is probably leaving Everton. He still wants to play. This guy's never going to retire. Milner's still... I don't think he played much this season, but he's still about. He's not retired yet. Adrian needs to retire, yeah. Adrian, bro. Pack it in, Adrian. Aye. You see, Adrian. Long day. West Ham fan shit, right? Hey, we should have ran it a long time ago, bro. Just get Dan Ballard and Dan Burn as the centre backs. Oi, Dave, imagine that. That's like a Sam Allardyce wet dream. Dan Burn and Dan Ballard. I haven't really watched much of him, Ryan, but I wouldn't see the point of signing him if you didn't sign a striker. If you sign a creator like that, you might as well sign a striker as well. Yeah, Ashley Young played against us when I was still playing in the Premier League. How old is that motherfucker? Bro, Ashley Young's like 40 now. Michael Ricketts, that's a name from the past. Michael Dawson. How about this? Craig Dawson and Michael Dawson. The Dawsons. We are signing a striker well at biggest Ekatike. Is what it is, fam. Arsenal getting cooked again. Charlie, we will always find a way to cook Arsenal. We will always find a way. We're going to cook Arsenal even when they're not playing. Speaking of Big Sam, Kevin Davies, bro. Kevin Davies, Andy Carroll, Kevin Nolan. By the way, I'm turning the game off, so I'm not watching the game now. I'm literally just chatting to you lot at this point. So if they go 5-1 up, I don't care. Elmander wasn't English, was he? He was from Finland. I'm trying to think of like other mad washed English players from back in the day. Washed English players. What about Lee Cattermole? Paul Konchesky, Kieran Richardson. Yeah, you might have flying. Paul Konchesky and Kieran Richardson can hit the football from the same angle. Elmander's Swedish. Prime's calling me. Yo, Prime, you're on the GVO Mike's YouTube channel by calling me.
Hey, pick off.
Yo, pick up.
How's the hate watch going?
Going like every other hate watch this season apart from the Arsenal one.
Hey, I tried calling out, but you didn't answer, man.
I'm always going to answer, bro.
People, first of all, guys, like and subscribe to 1K Mike's, bro. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe to the channel.
Yep, agreed. Make sure you fucking smash the likes.
Second of all,
yeah.
Actually, Mike, you can sing this with me. Sing it with me. You'll never
sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. Charlie literally put in a chat, Prime, like, Arsenal are getting cooked again. Like, we'll find another way to cook Arsenal all the time, innit?
We're getting cooked. Hey, people, our show Mike tonight. It's tomorrow, right? It's still tomorrow, right? Yeah.
Friday.
Friday. Guys. Hey.
10:30. Another cooking sesh. Is that what we're saying?
Hey, listen, man. We're cooking Chelsea fans, man. The haters, man. We're cooking the haters. I'm also gonna cook Arsenal fans. That's what we do. But yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna head. I just thought I tried calling Alfie, didn't answer. Thought I'd call you. But yeah, enjoy, guys. Like and subscribe to Mike's. Like and subscribe to Mike's.
Big up, bro. In a bit, bro.
Yeah. Heritage, bro. Oh, I'm also we're gonna speak on it on the show, but this Antonia Hype, man. I told you, man, the best left back in Europe. Respect his name. Best left back in Europe. Don't want to hear shit.
Fair enough, man. Talk your shit, I guess. Alright, in a bit, bro.
Alright, man. Take care, people.
Take care. A little cameo from Prem. Oh, he tried to call Alfie, but I don't think he knows Alfie streams on his phone. What are you about to say? Elmander is Swedish. Jack Colback, Jack Rodwell, Steve Sidwell. Oh, hey, we're proper going Barclays, isn't it? Liverpool finished fourth. Verts will be called a flop. Salah falls off, and City win the league. That's a big shout, you know. That's a big shout. I think Liverpool finish second. I think Arsenal finish above them. I think City win the league. Anyway, I think Arsenal maybe in the top 4 race if they're not careful. Wanker to the kid crying. Yeah, that was fun that night. Alfie meltdown. Yay. That was the only one that was successful. Alright, take care, Mike. Shout, big up, John. Matt Jarvis, Greg Halford. Oh my god. Man said Greg Halford. Alright, what about, what's his name? What's my man's name? You know Hooper. You know the old Norwich striker. Norwich and Celtic. What's my man's name? Gary Hooper. He's from Essex. Must have wore a hate watch. Okay. No, man, no hate on Matt Jarvis. He had heart. I actually liked Matt Jarvis at West Ham. I thought he was a good average player. I thought he could hit across. He used both feet as well. He was good with both feet. I liked him at the time, but I was a kid then. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of washed English players. You might as well call them up. Big up to Musty. Big up to Dave. That's a World European football next season. That stopped, like, literally game week 5. But Ryan Fraser, he's Scottish. Ryan Fraser's Scottish. But yeah, I've had fun. I can't lie. Despite the fact that all my hate watches have been unsuccessful, I've had fun. This stream's been fun. You guys, for some reason, always make these streams very fun, even though none of the results that I want go my way. Ever. But, listen. Craig Gardner, that's a good one. Gary Gardner as well, his brother. Is it his brother? They both played for Villa and Birmingham. Anybody tell my club be ashamed. Make sure to like the stream, people. Make sure to subscribe. I'm going to close it here. Sean Matt Phillips is another one. Big up to Melon. Big up Connor. Big up Charlie. Big up Dave, Musty, Deck, Sheelan, John. Big up everyone. And yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.